Hello, today we'll make an interesting comparison between two great laptops. On the right side we have MacBook Pro 16 2021 with M1 Pro processor, and on the right side we have Asus ROG Strix G17 with Ryzen 9 processor and GeForce 3060 as video card. The comparison between these two laptops will be made on the following points: display, performance, and the third one will be sound. We'll not include battery life in this test because we all know the battery life on the gaming laptop is not so great. So in this case will be a clear winner in the test for battery life, which will be the MacBook Pro 16 2021. Let's start the comparison with display. MacBook Pro 16 has a mini LED display with a resolution higher than the one on the Asus ROG Strix G17. Asus ROG Strix G17 has an IPS panel with a resolution of 2560 by 1440, and the maximum brightness is 300 nits. In the MacBook Pro 16, the maximum brightness is a lot higher than the one from the Asus ROG Strix G17, and this can be seen in outdoor when you use the laptop outdoors. Let's get started, and we'll run the same video on both laptops. As you can see, the display on MacBook Pro 16 2021 is a little bit brighter and a little bit better than the display of Asus ROG Strix G17. Other than that, the display of Asus ROG Strix G17 is a great display for a gaming laptop. Let's begin the performance testing, and we're running Geekbench 5 CPU test first on both laptops. We have the results. We have 1767 for M1 Pro versus 1569 for Ryzen 9, which means a difference of approximately 12% in favor of M1 Pro in single core, and in multi-core we have 12,389 for M1 Pro versus 9,788 for Ryzen 9, which means a difference of approximately 20% in favor of M1 Pro in this CPU test. Next test that we'll perform is GPU test, and we'll run on OpenCL first on both laptops. And we have the results. We have 36887 for M1 Pro GPU versus 109182 for Asus ROG Strix G17 for Ryzen 9 with GeForce 3060. This means a video performance in this particular test with approximate 300% more in favor of Ryzen 9 with GeForce 3060. The GPU test that we will perform is Vulkan test on Windows and Metal, the equivalent from macOS. And we have the results. We have 41491 for M1 Pro GPU versus 78844 for Ryzen 9 with GeForce 3060, a performance with approximate 80% more in favor of Ryzen 9 with GeForce 3060. Next test that we'll perform is have an engine and we'll select benchmark for both laptops. And we have the results. We have FPS 90 for M1 Pro versus 147 for GeForce 3060 with Ryzen 9. Score is 2272 on M1 Pro versus 4705 on GeForce 3060. This means a difference of approximate 70% in favor of Ryzen 9 with GeForce 3060. Minimum frame per second is 20 on M1 Pro versus 53 on Ryzen 9 with GeForce 3060. Performance almost 2.5 times faster on Ryzen 9 with GeForce 3060, and the maximum FPS is 182 for M1 Pro versus 302 for Ryzen 9 with GeForce 3060, a performance almost higher with 80% in favor of Ryzen 9 and GeForce 3060 comparing with M1 Pro GPU. Next test that we'll perform is GFX bench metal. Select only a few tests from the whole suite and let's run on both laptops. And we have the results. We have 79 FPS for M1 Pro versus 1:1 for Ryzen 9 with GeForce 3060. This means a difference of approximate 50% more in favor of Ryzen 9 and GeForce 3060. On 1080p Aztec Greens normal tier of screen, we have 438 FPS for M1 Pro versus 460 FPS on Ryzen 9 with GeForce 3060, difference approximately 5% in favor of Ryzen 9 and GeForce 3060. And on Chase we have 86 FPS on M1 Pro versus 213 FPS on Ryzen 9 with GeForce 3060. This means a difference of approximately 2.8 times more in favor of Ryzen 9 and GeForce 3060. Next test that we'll perform is browser bench test speedometer. And we have the results. We have 345 for M1 Pro CPU versus 172 for Ryzen 9, which means performance 2 times faster on M1 Pro versus Ryzen 9 in this particular browser bench test. Let's test the sound on both laptops.
I feel lonely by your side, in the middle of the night. I feel lonely by your side, in the middle of the night. I'm standing in the dark, I'm listening to you, and all I feel is love. Aggressive vibes consuming me. I'm falling just for you. It's all again, it's all again, it's all again. feel it by your side in the middle of the night. I feel it by your side in the middle of the night. I'm feeling it dark. I'm listening to you, and all I feel is love. Aggressive vibes consuming me. I'm falling just for you. It's all again. 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 So consume me.
We can conclude that the sound is a little bit better on MacBook Pro 16 2021 comparing with Asus ROG Strix G17 2022. Um, it has a little more clarity and it has a little more bass. The sound is a little more fuller on the MacBook Pro 16 comparing with Asus ROG Strix G17. Other than that, the sound provided by Asus ROG Strix G17 is a great sound for a gaming laptop. As a final conclusion, the display is a little bit better on MacBook Pro 16 comparing with the display from Asus ROG Strix G17. The performance in CPU test is higher on M1 Pro from MacBook Pro comparing with Ryzen 9 from um, Asus ROG Strix G17, but the performance on video from Ryzen 9 and GeForce 3060 is higher than the one provided by the GPU of M1 Pro. On the sound of MacBook Pro 16 is a little bit better than the sound of Asus ROG Strix G17. As a final conclusion, MacBook Pro 16 is for the enthusiasts of photo, video, sound processing, and for the ones that want to have a great performance laptop with a great battery life. And Asus ROG Strix G17 is for the ones that want the great performance in gaming, and mainly this laptop is to be used at home or in the office because its weight it's almost 3 kilograms and is not very well suited for traveling purposes. Other than that, Asus ROG Strix G17 is one of the greatest laptops, gaming laptops tested here because it has a very good cooling and also the fan noise is quite low and during gaming, and for this reason could be considered as a great gaming laptop for home or office, and it's one of the very best tested here at the Gadget Bench Test, if not the best in terms of cooling and also fan noise for a gaming laptop. Hope that this comparison helps you in choosing the best laptop for your needs, and looking forward for you to watch other video from this channel as well. Thanks for watching and see you soon.